Alrighty, so let's get in and actually play through day 10. I, as you can see, did a bit of looting. I got really lucky and I got a shitload of drugs, a couple extra twirine, and some clothes that protect me from both fire and infection. So hopefully that'll help a little bit. I've also got quite a bit more health than we did at the last time, so finding the extra twirine shouldn't be an issue if I can get out of here. Because we can just walk through that and it's not even a problem. Alright, I do want to check in with the other brother, because I think he might have leads on to, as to how we can find more twirine. Which is where we left off last time. And I'm slightly concerned that I may have broken today's quest, because I went to see the Inquisitor before I actually got before I got the letter to do so. Nice. And then when I got to what's-his-face's apartment, Peter's studio, the military guys weren't there. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to progress the quest as intended, because I was able to talk to Peter. But yeah. It was a little bit concerning. Alright,
Why do you all come here to gawk at me?
We've already gone through all this dialogue last stream.
What's brewing at the Kynes?
Okay.
They say 5 people are living there instead of 3 these days.
Alright, so we can't... he's not going to be of any help. What about you? Do you sell? He does sell twirine. Awesome, and we only need 2. So we can just go ahead and get that right now. Easy, easy peasy. Yeah, and we're in such a better position than we were at the end of last stream. I'm so glad I ended up reloading the save from the end of day 9 and replaying it, and like, holy shit. I got super lucky and I got, I found bullets for the revolver in a plague house, and so I was able to kill some looters and loot one of the good houses. Which just like kind of turned into this positive feedback loop where I kept finding one more revolver round so I could go into another house, kill the looter, loot everything on the first floor, and repeat. Alright, Peter. Here, you see? I brought the twirine. Now give me the designs. Here you go. Carefully, or they'll catch fire. Have you seen how it burns, by the way? It's a Fuhr work. The flame of deep green, navy, purple, crimson, black. You're going to see it now. Stop. I have a better idea. Really? Go help your brother. Do you know that he's been arrested? He's killed several people trying to help you. That's fine. I've been suffering for 10 years because of him. So you don't care? No one does. I do care. Soon I'll prove that to you in practice. Okay. Oh, so now we've got the blueprint, so it's all these vector lines. That's kind of cool. So these go to the Inquisitor. I don't think I've gotten any, yeah, I haven't found any side quests to do today. That's fine though. Ah, and that fire protective gear is so nice. I don't die instantly. Also, you know, just having enough health to take the hit if I need to. That's probably what's making more of the difference, but whatever. Oh shit. That was a bad place. That could have been a real bad place to quick save. I think I'll be able to squeeze past her, yeah. Just barely enough room there. Let's hippity hop into one of these buildings to get rid of the rat. All right. Now we can go ahead and give the plans to the Inquisitor and see what she wants to do with them. Actually, can I take a look at these? Peter Stammeton's blueprints. Blueprints of the polyhedron, lined with tracing paper and containing a detailed description of the structure. Also contains faded written copies of various treatises on optics, some in foreign languages. Gives the impression of a standalone monument of human thought. Interesting.
Why are they playing me up?
Here are the blueprints. Hopefully you'll treat them with the utmost care. They will probably become a bibliographical rarity even before the author passes away. That's out of the question. From what I know about the author, he doesn't have much time left. A wild lifestyle, heightened anxiety, alcohol, and hallucinogen addiction. Obsessive phobias, remarkably intensive neural stress. And yet you were implying something else when mentioning his short lifespan. What? No. As you're probably aware, yesterday I took that young man under my protection and averted a threat to him. Admittedly, I also implied that people like him are always in danger. Tell me, how long have you known that man? Not long? Do you have some less than apparent information about him? Has he ever told you of the similarities the two of you bear, that you could end up in a position similar to his, and vice versa? That being an inevitable victim of circumstance is the only fate available to a genius. I ask you to be precise. A lot of things hinge on your answer. Perhaps, even if he didn't say those precise words, he certainly could have. Well, let us take a look at the blueprints then. What do you think? Whatever it is, it's a world-class sensation. Is that what you think? Well, I'll have a look. Go now, and only come back here after a while, preferably tomorrow. Everything is in plain sight. It doesn't require a thorough study to see. Shit, is that the day's quest? It's not even noon. Well, what the hell do I do now? Well, I imagine we'll get some more letters sooner or later. And yeah, since I went to the Inquisitor before I got the letter, I assume I just don't get that letter. Hopefully I didn't break it and I get other ones still. So I think I'll just try sleeping for like an hour at a time for a few hours. Damn it. Aw, man. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and get over there, zip through the dialogue real quick, and then what I was saying is I think I'll just sleep for an hour at a time for a few hours to try to get see if we can get some more letters without expending like a bunch of hunger and health trying to do other stuff. Also get our exhaustion, keep it nice and low for when we need to do stuff. I assume we'll need to do more stuff later. Get all these side quests done, maybe get some resources. You know, actually, on second thought, I think I will sleep to get my exhaustion down, but then after that, I might make the rounds, see if if any of the bound are sick and if I can give them panacea to cure them. Because I know to get the best ending in this game, you have to have all the bound be cured, not just your own, the bound of the other two playable characters as well. That's assuming we don't get a letter beforehand. Oh, and we did get a letter. Katerina's unexpected invitation. I beg you to believe me when I say, these recent events are monstrous. My hands tremble so much I can hardly write. He is here again. Come to the rod. Please, I need you. All right. So never mind about that. Off to the rod we go. Actually, it's probably going to be better to go, yeah, up through the northern bridge. Apparently certain quests give you lenses to upgrade your plague finder, but I haven't gotten any of them yet. But I'm guessing it's probably like some of the side quests in the earlier days that you get that from, maybe? Because I know, like, in the middle bit of this run I didn't do like any side quests because I was so busy doing the main quest all the time and trying to survive and make up for stupid mistakes. You know, the standard Pathologic experience. It's interesting that like there's this massive difficulty spike on like day 3 that lasts until like day 8, and then the last bit is like super easy. And I mean, of course, some of that is just going to be because I'm more familiar with mechanics and stuff now, but some of it is just the circumstances get easier, the quests have been simpler. I wonder if he's corpseified back here. Nope, just gone. Oh, I also got a medical kit, bandage set. Ooh. Ooh, that's fantastic. I didn't even think to check what that was when I picked it up. That's fucking awesome. Holy shit. Right, now I just have to see if I can remember how to actually get into the Savarov place. No. So I think, like, sometimes the militiamen, or the military dudes, the soldiers, and the flamethrower guys, I think sometimes they, like, accidentally kill militiamen. And when that happens, for whatever reason, I can get the loot. Which is interesting. Makes me wonder how the coding for that actually works.
I will restore the order here. Rest
Oh,
assured.
I'm not even supposed to be talking to you. I'm supposed to be talking to your wife. I'm guessing the she that she's referring to is probably Clara and or Clara's evil twin sister. No,
I'm
or at
afraid
least they're not there.
I'm of little use now.
There you are, Bachelor. I've been waiting for you, waiting to reveal to you. Nobody else knows the secret, and I'd never tell them. Who else could I reveal it to but you, the man that only came here for its sake? You know what I'm talking about, you. Who I'm talking about? Simon? Simon is alive. I just saw him suddenly appear at the Crucible. I sense him, you know. I can't ignore it. I woke up, but the feeling refused to let go of me. He's there. He's still there. It was all a lie, an illusion. Reuben will back up my words. Why Reuben? Reuben must tell the truth. He never lies if you make him swear on his master's name. He will tell you then that he never dissected the body. Simon is at the Crucible. It was all an illusion, a deception. Yeah, why would someone do that? Illusions. The Kanes engineered the epidemic, then hid it behind a false murder. Simon is at the Crucible. I know he is, and I will have proof. If you won't do it, I'll stoop to asking the Changeling, and even the Haruspex if she refuses to. Aglaya will heed their words more willingly than she would heed mine, and she needs to know. Simon is, to a certain extent, a concept. That much I've concluded by now, which means your words can be taken very much as an allegory. No, that's exactly why the Kanes are so abhorrent. Any fantasy that only has the right to exist in the realm of dreams, they give substance. It's as if they're all just bringing those illusions. It's as if they're it's as if they're just bringing all those illusions, all the vastness available to the human imagination, into this world. Fine, but why are you so upset? I beg you on my knees, go to him, see for yourself that he's alive, and let the Inquisitor rend the Canes to pieces. Aglaya will be happy, because the only good thing in her is her hatred of the Canes. Is that so? I didn't know that. Well, I mean, I kind of picked up on it a little bit. She's had kind of a singular focus on them since she's gotten into town. Well, now you do. Oh, how generously shall she reward you for the news, for exposing the villains on the eve of everyone's doom. A truly heroic deed, so why won't you do it? I asked for so little. I was going to visit the Crucible anyways. Perhaps there really is no smoke without fire. Yeah, I mean, I'll go visit it. Even if Simon is alive, I don't really believe that they're behind the plague. Because, I mean, with all their talk of, like, resurrection and stuff, and, like, vessels for souls that came up yesterday, I'm more inclined to believe that they resurrected Simon, or, like, his death was greatly over-exaggerated, maybe. But, you know, even if that's the case, and he is alive and this isn't a trap, I still don't really think that they're behind the plague. I don't know that I think anyone's really behind the plague. I kind of get the feeling that it just happened. Like, it was kind of implied that Isidore unintentionally brought it to the town. And so I think it's kind of nobody's really behind the plague, like nobody intended for it to happen, it just sort of did. And then everyone wants to blame everyone else. Because that's generally how people work. Do you guys actually, thank you. Let's go and hop in here just to reset all of those guys. That was kind of annoying placement. Thank you. Okay, at least this place is clean, because this was super irritating to try to get through when it was a plague district. Oh, hello. Can't they be helped? Wait, I've got Panacea. Yes, I have Panacea. Oh, right, and I need to give one to Anna, too. I think. Let me check. Yeah. So it's this one. Oh wait, I'm talking to Ruben. He's right there. Good thing I healed him then. Shouldn't he be right there? Yeah, I'm not sure why the map marker's down there. Can I go in now? Cool. Hey bud, you feeling better?
perfect valor is to do without witness what one would do before all the world.
They let me go, but it can't be. Georgi was supposed to put me to death. Why would he have put you to death? Why, blasphemy, of course. Or do you still not recognize the fate that befell Simon? Tell me the truth, Reuben. Is Simon alive? What do you mean? Simon is dead, certainly dead now, although he was alive, for all the while he was thought to be dead. Katerina Soborova came back from another sojourn with the spirits and declared that Simon has arisen in the crucible just now. She's hysterical. Well, Katerina is that Clara did something to her, took her power and her crown as a mistress. Are you certain that she said that? It's impossible. I broke Simon down into tiny particles with my own hands and turned him into the white vaccine. What? Okay. How are you certain that the man whose body you took was Simon Kane? You think I don't know what Simon looked like? You think his greatness, his noble visage, is comparable to his brother or anyone else? After all, if it wasn't his superhuman blood, who else's could fight the disease for so long and almost beat it, even if at the cost of lethargy? Whose? Can you tell me? Understand that in all my time here I have never, not even once, seen Simon, the only man I hope to meet here. I never saw him alive, never saw him dead. What do you expect me to believe? Fine. Ask at the Crucible. Since they let me go, they clearly don't think of me as either a murderer or a blasphemer. Let them explain where Simon is. I've said all I can. By the name of your master, Reuben, answer me. Did you tell the truth? It's all true. I broke Simon down into particles. Anything that couldn't be used to make the vaccine, I burned. There's no mistake. Can't you see? Only that wondrous organism could produce the white vaccine, the one that's still keeping hundreds of people alive. I give you my word. Very well, then. My path takes me to the Crucible once again, just as 9 days ago, when your master directed me there. Okie dokie. I will loop up and give Anna some Panacea too, just because I can, and then I'll save the last one for myself or any important people that I need to talk to. Okay, we'll just go ahead and reset all of these guys. And then heal Miss Anna Banana. Okay, and now off to the Crucible. got another letter. Mark Immortal's invitation. There was a peculiar accident I'd like to tell you about. I'm not exactly sure whether or not it was in any way connected to recent events. Regardless, its consequences are dire. Besides, I need your advice. Please find a moment to attend my spectacular assembly. This time as my personal guest, not part of the audience. Respectfully, Mark Immortal, the impresario of freaks. Okay. Well, we can go chat with him on our way to the Crucible. I don't think I haven't caught a single performance. Shit. I tried to catch one, but I almost passed out from exhaustion before it started. So maybe we'll actually get to see one this time. Wouldn't that be exciting? It's been talking about it every day for the entire game. Alright, since we know we're going to the theater, I'll actually go down to the southern bridge and cross over there. And the vaguely spooking walking simulator continues. Yep, there's Mark Immortal's letter. And I think it's just a straight shot to the theater now. Do you guys want to, actually deal with this murder that's about to happen? Hey, what do you know? You actually did. At least the military guys are actually capable of saving civilians. The militiamen just sort of like stand around watching the civilians die, and then after the civilians are dead, then they attack the muggers, which is, you know, not exactly the greatest
sufficient strength to support the misfortunes
procedure,
of others.
but whatever. You have my sincerest gratitude for finding an opportunity to pay a visit to a poor actor. But tell me, what do you make of the things you've witnessed recently? What is your impression? I'm referring to the few hours that we haven't seen each other. You're asking as though you own the situation. I find it disturbing. Ah, I apologize. A nasty stage habit. Of course, I wouldn't in my wildest dreams dare. I wouldn't ever think about producing such a cheap jack, and, if I may, tasteless play. So I had nothing to do with it, and let us forget the jest on the subject. So why did you want to see me? To confirm your sharpest observation, actually. I've got competition now, as you can see. The lowest kind of it, I suppose. I'm no tragedian myself. I'm rather a comedian. But this is a most grotesque and insane parody. And who is the competition? Is it Anna? Some mob is trying to act out I'm not sure what to call it. It's not really a performance. Well, they're trying to act out a living image of something by the bone stake. Although I'm not sure living is the best word. The centerpiece is a dying creature after all. Ooh, I remember this from Pyrocynical's video. It's the cow, and we stop it, and it's bad. But we're gonna do it anyways. Are they planning to lynch someone there once again? I don't know. I only have the executor's sardonic reports at the moment. I wouldn't have bothered you with this if it were not for the nasty smell coming from that detestable farce. Because honestly, who could really believe that it was my Epongenes doing? The mob thinks it's a heavily portent, no less. Consider my curiosity piqued. I'll have a look when I get a chance. Okay. Did I actually get... No, I didn't. They never actually tell me where the hell the boneyard is. I've gotten a couple side quests. Bone steak lot. Actually, I think the bone steak lot is this. Because I think that's where it is. I may have to consult the map, but we will go to the Crucible first. See if Simon Kane really has been alive this whole time. Please don't plague me, thank you. The constant sound of gunshots is getting a little old. They're a little more trigger happy than maybe is necessary. Or at the very least, a little less accurate than I would like. Okay, Maria, what is the deal?
Weird. What happened in the bone steak lot? It's important.
Maria, answer me, Maria. Are you aware that I have always been completely honest with you? I am, and Danielle, you are a man of honor. Maria, tell me. Maria, have you always been frank with me? You are the only person I've always been frank with, and Danielle. This is probably because our meeting was so strange. Is that supposed to be our meeting? Not sure. Anyways. And we have spent too little time together. You are the only one I've always been honest with, and I will keep being honest with you and Danielle. I don't want to lie to you. Maria, tell me, is it true that Simon is alive? Not quite. It's complicated, but you're not going to believe me anyways. It's a pity that you've come to know your family at this horrible time. To know our family at this horrible time. None of us is in tune with their true nature these days. Hopefully you haven't been to the right wing, the wing where my father used to live. What's going on with you all, Maria? Mysticism. I can only tell you that you should trust us, but if you would rather abandon us now and go over to the winner's side, then you should leave, rather than that watch us perish. Katerina is preparing an attack on you. She will use the imaginary murder of Simon to claim that your family is who stands behind the plague. Our family is staring it in the face. The plague is an attack on us. It was us, not anyone else, who have become its main victims. You will see. Katerina already has. Which is why she's running rampant. She's already lost her power. If she had it, she's transferred it to someone else, and I don't mean Clara. Katerina is also planning to seek the Inquisitor's support and a trial for you. We are innocent before our town. Nobody has ever done so much for the people as we have. Just wait some more until I awaken, and I shall explain it to you. I need explanations now. The accusations your family is facing are too grave. There are, like, several typos. I'm wondering if, like, the end was super rushed, maybe? Because this is weird. I don't think I've noticed typos before in this game. Alright, talk to my dear to my father. Just don't be surprised by anything, and do not ask unnecessary questions. He's a bit out of it, but he can offer good advice. Fine, I'll do just that. So is Simon partially taken over Georgi's body or something?
What?
I need to ask you a question. Ask. I shall answer as clearly as I can. Do you know why ghosts always speak in riddles? It used to puzzle me. After all, I've never felt compelled to resort to allegory in order to draw conclusions from my visions. Now I know the answer. The consciousness is fragmented. Is it true that Simon Kane is alive? But what do you call life? Life is any state of a human being that is different from death. Do you know of that which we call memory? Yes, I think I have the basic idea. Or no, I'm not sure. Let's have him explain it to us. Memory is the very fine particles of a person that exist between that which is the person and all that isn't. Some have the ability to collect those particles. For as long as people are able to retain the particles inside themselves, the person is not dead. They remain here, but their soul is not imprisoned. It flies off to where it's supposed to be. I understand now. Why then did you ask me that question about Simon? Katerina was in a frenzy. She's convinced that Simon is at the Crucible. Ah, so that's why. Tell me, did Katerina only talk about Simon? Only him? And you say she was in a frenzy. Did she not notice the presence of another person at the Crucible? The very thought of whom should make the girl tremble? No, she only spoke of Simon. So you want to know the truth about Simon. So be it, you will. The truth is that Georgi Kane, who so ardently desired eternal life for his brother, has committed himself in entirety to Simon's memory. He is imbued completely with memories of him. That is what Katerina saw, but she is very sloppy with her visions. I think I'm beginning to understand. So yeah, Simon is possessing Georgi, but maybe someone else, maybe the changeling, is also latching on. If Katerina starts spreading rumors of Simon's return, tell them Georgi has gone mad, that he imagines himself to be Simon, and Katerina is sensing those waves. Talk to Georgi, let him confirm his consent to being presented as a madman. Will he, you mean he must agree himself that I paint him as insane? Yes, go to him. Talking to him will open your... Those are some unhappy doggos. Talking to him will open your eyes to the truth. You're a perceptive man after all. Help us. Such rumors would be very inopportune. Please accept some money. It will be of use in shutting up a few particularly big mouths. And accept I will. I hear the words of a person born to rule. I'm doubly grateful that this power has nothing to do with me. How much did I get? 4,000. Okay, that's not a huge amount, but it's something. I just wanted to talk to you and ask for your blessing in a certain difficult affair. Yes, you are exactly as I imagined. My boy, when Isidore ascribed you to me, I knew that this was the way I would like my heir to be. Alas, I have never begotten one. I am not the first Cain to lack a son, and regrettably not the last. Why? I think this is the price we pay for leaving too much life in our wake. Life that is lush, blooming, unpredictable, and unrestrained. The soul that could have belonged to our children is dissolved in our man-made legacy. You're a mystic. Are you not seeing what you expected to see? I want to know the truth about Simon Cain. The truth about Simon Cain is the kind of truth that may only be explained to those ready to accept it. They want to know what has happened to his body? Very well. Simon Cain was afflicted with the sand plague. His body has been torn into droplets and fibers. It's a pity that we now cannot produce his remains before the non-believers. What are they to find comfort in now? The news that you have gone mad, Judge. Do you believe that I have gone mad? No, but you have changed, and I'm surprised. Here's my final request. Tell the Inquisitor that Georgi Cain has gone insane, and that our family is in preparation for a collective suicide. Hold up. That should do. Perhaps she will even leave you alone for another day or two, but that's not yet. You're not actually going to kill yourselves, right? Not entirely true, but true enough to satisfy a vigorous mind like hers. Temporary lives will depart so that eternal lives will be reborn. Go now, my boy. You are no mystic after all. I shall fulfill your request. Is he planning on using the Bachelor, me, as his next reincarnated body? If so, no thank you. Like, bro, the fuck? I don't want to be his heir. I got my own stuff to do.
I haven't slept for 3 nights in a row. I don't think I'll manage another one.
What's your initial opinion on the blueprints? Ugh. My initial opinion is that of amazement. As far as I understand, such a structure simply could not hold. And all of this could only work if it was a chamber, if this chamber was floating in a weightless state. Those charts are nothing but an intellectual fray, an intellectual fancy, a mind game, like a perpetuum mobile. Peter said the exact same thing. So how does all this stay in balance, especially with 1,000 children inside? I don't understand. The base of the stairs is extremely strong, and the materials are remarkably light. That's the townsfolk explanation. Listen, I need to study this some more. Come to me next morning. I feel that we're on the right path. This is where the catch is. Metaphysics aside, there has to be some practical reason for its existence. Wouldn't you agree? If you're talking about the disease, then I'll have you know that the tower is clean. I confirm that there's no infection. Of course, I'm sure it is. That's the first thing I checked out as well. It's squeaky clean. We have little time. Block says that the soldiers are getting restless. The sand plague has reached the encampments. The troops are about to riot. Hopefully he'll be able to keep them in check for a day or two, won't he? That's all the time we need. And what if he's not? Okay. Have you already been told about the Cains? God, these days I'm told about nothing but the Cains. Or do you mean something really special? I have extremely valuable information. Where do you imagine Simon Cain currently is? Partly in heaven and partly in the ground, I suppose. Why, you have a reason to believe otherwise? You should know that Georgi Cain has gone insane. He believes himself to be Simon, and he will possibly die soon. Victor too. I don't believe that. Out of the question. I don't even want to hear about it. Don't make me disappointed, I beg of you. I have told you what I intended to do. Draw your own conclusions. Is that so? Well, that changes everything. I will, of course, draw my own conclusions. In fact, I'm doing so right now. The information is indeed extremely valuable. I will even allow myself to appraise their precise price tag. However, it wouldn't be very nice for two crafty people like us to outwit each other, wouldn't you agree? I have my own opinion, and I'll remain entitled to it, with your kind permission. Oh shit, and we got 7k there. And that's that done, so now we need to go to the bone steak yard, which again I'm pretty sure is this. Actually, I'm going to check. Yeah, that is the bone steak lot. Now we just gotta go march my happy ass all the way clear across the map again. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Gonna be rolling in cash at the end of today. That's gonna be nice. I'll see if maybe he's got any bread. If not, I'll probably just wait. Nope. Shit. Alright, hop in here to get rid of the rats. Then we'll check that food store up ahead. See if maybe I can get some bread there. Because bread seems to be, like, the most cost-efficient food by, like, a lot. Nope. I've clearly already been in here today. And shit, I think I'm actually gonna do everything there is to do on day 10. That's kinda cool. Oh. What are you doing? Come here. That's so stupid. Cool. Okay, so we need to loop around here. Through there, and then back this way. And it's down past these buildings. There's the bone steak lot. There's the crowd of people doing something. Big cow. Very big cow. You look like the person I'm supposed to talk to. Over here, listen people, hearken to heaven's sign, for this is a parable. Listen to my explication, fair people, for this is a simple sign for us to know who is to blame for all our woes, for all our suffering. And who would that be? People, gather round, or better yet, call for your neighbors and relatives and dearest. For the meaning behind this is as follows. The Cain's tower is killing our town. The bull here represents the town, and the sharp stake, this shameful stake, is a symbol of the Cain's vile creation, their obscene philosophizing. What's gotten into you, dear sir? Wipe them out, the monsters. Simon was a monster, for his sins had brought his pestilence upon us, and Maria, his granddaughter, would soon reach the stars and ply us to her will with her magics, just as her mother Nina used to in days past. She must be killed, torn apart, and thrown for the people's relish. That's it. I'm shutting you up in the most reliable known to men. Matter. Am I killing him? I mean, I'd rather not kill a bunch of what are effectively peaceful protesters. And honestly, animal sacrifice of this big-ass cow is like the least weird ritual I've seen in this town, so let's chat with Mark Immortal, see if I've got any other options as opposed to killing them. Oh. Right, I need to be going down that way. I'm pretty sure this is the one I've already been in. We'll check for bread just in case. Haven't been in here, but I don't really want anything he's got either, so. Great, he's going right where I need to be. Oh. Yeah, dude, don't bring a knife to a flamethrower fight.
We find very few ungrateful people.
I've been to the lot. Did you see it? Was it impressive? No, the set is too poor. Although the beast is real, I've checked. First of all, I have to confess that this is not my handiwork. On the contrary, it's a direct attack on my interests. It never even occurred to me that this could make an impression on you, let alone a positive one, but I wanted you to see how impressed the mob is. I'm afraid you're right. Well, yes. You see, the place and the representation are tailored to excite the crowd. Seems like someone wants to gather a mob. And those who gather mobs only do it with a single purpose. They seek to set them onto someone. So who's the target? I think the Canes are. Actually, I don't care in the slightest, but you should. You are now at a time point when you cannot afford to not care. You've only got a day and a half left. I want that thing to end because I don't like their style. What about you? I do care. It's dangerous. But how can they be removed from there? I mean, I don't want to just leave it to resolve itself, but the army seems a little drastic. But it's the better option of the two, I guess. The army seems to be the most convenient means to any end these days. Indeed, a truly smart decision, and kind of elegant too. It's a professional prejudice of mine. I've never viewed an armed crowd as a tool. I, the master of manipulation. You can simply say that it's a sanitary hazard, and it will be burned. Although I'm afraid that that won't be the end of it. We'll see. Yeah, but I mean, Alexander seems pretty good about, you know, not killing people that aren't a threat. He handled the whole free panacea situation yesterday pretty well. Surprisingly well, from how the Inquisitor was describing him.
The Inquisitor and I haven't held council even though it's against the rules. I place my trust in the doctors.
Say, Commander, can I come to you in case of an emergency? I sincerely hope you can. I have to admit, I'm furious. The directive I received from the top brass gave me a very broad authority and the right to make strategic decisions. It made no mention of an Inquisitor, and now this. What? That is still unresolved. For many years now, it has been an unspoken rule for military command to obey the decisions of an Inquisitor. The justification was that an Inquisitor would find a way to make the soldier obey their will anyways, whether the latter knows it or not. What is the scope of your duties? I'm responsible for ensuring that the epidemic never spreads from here further. I'm also responsible for the lives of my men. That is what I know for a fact. There's a giant decaying animal carcass in the middle of the poorer districts. Do you realize the consequences? I do. It's in the Bone Stake lot. I see it marked on your map. Here's what I'll do. I'll notify Longan. He's a stalwart officer, a heart burning with passion. He's in command of the Flamethrower Corps. He was assigned to my unit right before this whole affair, so let him perform his duty. As for me, spare me any further details. Very well, now I can be at ease. Okie dokie, is that that? Yep. That's taken care of. And I think that's all I've got to do today. I imagine I've probably been into this shop, but I'm gonna need some food. And I have plenty of cash to get it with, which is nice for once. If I can actually just find a shop that has food. But yeah, I think I can just like sleep through the night. Because we've got cash, we've got health, we've got, the one thing we don't have is ammunition. But that's not, doesn't seem like it's going to be super necessary. We do have a knife for emergencies. Oh wait, that's that. So that's not food. Maybe the one down here. But yeah, overall I think I'm... Hey Alex! I'm set to start day 11, more or less. That is not food either. Might sleep until midnight and get food when the shops restock. Choo-choo, yeah, get some meats. And that was like the only good food in any of the shops. Everything else was like crackers and eggs that doesn't restore hardly any hunger. So yeah, I'll sleep till midnight and hopefully we get better stock tomorrow. And I've got a spare panacea. We're rolling today. Shit. Man, those orange clouds are scary. Okay, so that'll get us to 23. And then one more hour.
The day is over. Your timely efforts allowed your supporters to remain unharmed. A new mime performance is being rehearsed at the theater.
Okay. Man, day 10 was like suspiciously easy. I'm kind of concerned that they pulled like a Resident Evil move and gave me a bunch of resources right before a boss fight type deal. Like day 11's gonna be absolutely stupidly hard. so I'll check that one first, and then we'll kind of loop around to the one more to the east, west, to the west. I know directions. Until then, we'll just vibe to this killer soundtrack. What, do you not like him taking your job? He's just walking slowly, menacingly towards... You wanna actually do something about that, maybe, bud? There you go. You, don't seem to care that you're on fire. Fucking alpha move. Just let a guy Molotov cocktail you over and over again, and just walk slowly towards him. That's not great, but I'll take it anyways. Okay, and this one next. Why are you running? Nothing's happening. This is not where I need to be. Down that way is where I need to be. Not sure what that sound was. Again, not great, but I'll take it. Okay, where's another one? There's one. I think either one of these three is also a food shop. Don't remember which one though. Okay, that's medicine. That's clothes, which means hopefully the one over there is food. Unless I'm just completely misremembering, which is totally possible. And fairly likely. It was nice. He's got some meats. And that should be good for now. So I think I'll go ahead and just sleep till the morning. It was a dark and stormy night. What? Bye. Okay. That was interesting. Why are you after me? There's like 5 guys with guns trying to kill you. Alright, and so first thing's gonna be talking with the Inquisitor, because she'll have had time to go over the blueprints. So it's almost 2, so what, 5 hours till 7. I can do basic math, I promise. Alright, but before we start, I'm going to take a quick break, and I'll be back in like 10 minutes. My mic is... Alright. Let's go day number 11. The penultimate day of Pathologic. Yeah, baby. The morning of the 11th day has come. It all ends tomorrow. Day 11, in which the Kane's mission reveals its new and quite unexpected aspects to the Bachelor. I mean, they're gonna try to take over my body and make me Simon's heir, right? Like, that's totally what they're planning, right? Certainly seems like that's what they're planning. Sup, Inquisitor, you've had time to look at the plans?
What?
Yes. I have studied the blueprints of this specular edifice. It's a very suspicious building, let me tell you. It's not actually a building at all. It's a machine. The only thing I cannot understand is how it's mounted. Its nature disallows it from being fixed in place. It works like a gyro. Indeed, a very spot-on description. What do you think about it? I appreciate it. It's a brilliant monument to the aspiration of the human mind. I feel that the cause of the epidemic has something to do with it. I don't like the fact that solid ground supports a construction like this, despite the law of gravity. I want to know how they managed to mount it. By answering that question, we will find out where the plague came from. Perhaps. You spoke to the author of this creation yesterday, didn't you? Yes, I did. So find a way to torture him into telling you how they did it. Excuse you. Torture is your job. I'm a doctor. Not this time, Bachelor. I have my reasons for that, but I will not disclose them. Well, I'll do what you ask, because I don't have a choice. Even though the construction wasn't mounted by Peter, but rather his twin brother. It could have been the Pope for all I care. It doesn't matter. I need facts. The facts only. Something we can attach to the rest of the documents and show the commander. I don't see the blueprints of the Foundation here. Do find them for all that's holy. Fine. I am kind of doubtful that the polyhedron is the cause. But I would like to know how it's mounted, so we'll go check it out. So let's go check with Andrew Stamatin at his bar. Sorry, had to respond to a text. Oh, puppy. Oh, Rika. Okay. Now that the dog vomit is all cleaned up, I can actually play the game. German Shepherds are fantastic dogs, but they have very sensitive tummies. Had to switch her food because the brand I was doing got, they stopped making the kind I was getting her, and so it's been a process of switching it over, and no matter how slow I go, it always upsets her puppy tummy and she gets sick. And she's just miserable. She doesn't like it. She hates getting sick. And everyone hates getting sick, but it's so much sadder when it's a puppy dog and they can't do anything about it and they just look so sad. Okay. Did he just kill himself by blasting himself in the face with a bunch of fire? Nice. Okay. Wait. I'm going the wrong way. I need to go up there to get over the bridge. Bad place for a quick save. Better place for a quick save. Alright, Andrew Stammerton. Let's talk about the foundation of your masterpiece. What the hell just drained my health? What? Because I was at like almost full. Suppose I didn't need to reload a quick save there. I actually have healing items for once. That was very strange. Yeah, I was at half health, so that took out a massive chunk, whatever it was. Did I get shot? So there was also a weird noise that kind of sounded like a plague noise, but not exactly. Was it just the rat taking chunks out of my ankles, maybe? I only noticed at the end. That's... Damn it. Where is he? They took Andrea away. the bold chairman of our feast. We could do nothing. They threatened us with guns and even killed 2 of us. Who took him? The soldiers. We were resisting them for almost an hour, but they've broken in and turned everything upside down here. Why did it happen? Yesterday, Andrew, right, yep, he murdered a bunch of people. That would definitely do it. Yesterday, Andre attacked a patrol while trying to protect his brother. He disarmed the soldiers and killed the officer. Today they came to take revenge on him. Where did they take him? I've heard one of them say that they'd take him to the railway dead end. I think they'll lock our Stamaton in one of the carriages, then shoot at him. He's at the railway dead end. Look for him there. Yeah, that's the precise description if I've ever heard one. What is the railway dead end? Well, I don't know for sure which one of the lines is a dead end here. Do I look like a tower woman? I think it's what they call the line that the military train came by. Am I wrong? When was he taken away? Oh, just a moment ago, or rather half an hour. No more. I'll try to do something. There are too many soldiers there. There were more than a dozen of them here, and there must be even more there. You won't make it. I'm not going to fight them. I'll report this to the commander immediately. I'm sure he'll cancel this insane order. Because, yeah, she's absolutely right. I wouldn't make it if I went in guns blazing, partly because I have no ammunition. Man, 8 a.m. and the day's already going to shit. Actually, I'm gonna use this. Ooh, baby! Yes, please. That is a lot of hell. And I mean, if he won't call off the order, he can at least probably tell me exactly where he's being held. Okay. You caused trouble.
I can't wait any longer. I've lost 2/3 of my troops here in 2 days.
Did you put Andrew Stamaton, the architect, in front of a firing squad? I've never heard of this person before, and no, I never gave such an order. Tell me more. I was informed that your soldiers took away Andrew Stamaton, an architect, to shoot him, but he must not be shot. Listen here, any orders given here are given by me, and I gave no such order. If a soldier claims I did it, then they are a mutiny and subject to a court-martial. I will begin the investigation of this incident immediately. He was taken to the railway. I request reinforcements to set him free. I was just by the weapon. It's patrolled by the 8th Company. These are loyal men, although there has indeed been suspicious activity. So what you're saying is the soldiers took your friend, claiming to have done so on my orders. The changeling is here fucking shit up, isn't she? What suspicious activity? Answer the question, Bachelor. Yes. Where did you get this information? The witness of the arrest have told me. Fine. I'll summon the company commander and have him report the situation. If your friend was caught red-handed or arrested duly and according to the instructions, he will be brought to me. If the bastards are abusing their authority, we will arrest them. It might be too late. I'm sorry to hear that, but I have no right to remove the soldiers from their posts. There is tension. Be patient, or just go there yourself if you see an execution being prepared for. Tell Captain Longan that he is to cease unauthorized activity and wait for me. Fine. Ah yes, interrogate the children at gunpoint. That'll go over well. That's what it fucking looks like, Dead End Railway is there. Okay, that's gonna be a bit of a trek, but that's fine. Alexander has been surprisingly helpful. like, I thought when the military rolled around, I was gonna get, like, so many more problems with trying to deal with him. But yeah, he's been remarkably easy to deal with, more so than just about any other NPC, honestly. Please don't shoot me. No, get in, and so we can reset that. Alright, now we just follow this all the way down. And hopefully they don't decide to just shoot on sight. That would be a bit of a downer. Shit. I'm gonna just go up here. Just gonna sneak around them. Be super stealth-like. I don't see any of them that look different at all, which is unfortunate. I don't see anyone. Oh, that's an invisible wall. Fantastic. Please don't kill me. Damn, I was kind of hoping there was going to be a back entrance I could sneak through. Oh no. Am I stuck back here? Well? This might be a problem. Good thing I have another quick load. Let's see, like, they're pointing their guns at me, but let's see if they actually shoot me or if they will let me walk past. Because this is uncomfortable. Hello. I don't like this at all. Aha, and here's the good architect. So you came here of your own accord, willingly, why no escort? I'm not an architect, I'm a bachelor. A bachelor, an architect, who cares? I'm not going to waste my time getting to know you. Tell me, was it you that perforated my men yesterday? Well, now we're gonna perforate you. If you're religious, now's the time to pray. Are you out of your mind? I want to see your superior officer, Alexander Block. Your Block is not our superior. He was only just appointed to be our commander, so don't run complaining to him. We don't take orders from the guy. This reeks of a court-martial, officer. Come on, hands on the nape, face to the wall. Oh dear. There, to the car. Hand your personal belongings over. Quick, march. But this is absolutely absurd. Wait, I'm not the person you were going to shoot. What makes you think that? We'd love to shoot you, whoever you are. 30 people have walked this path today already. 2 of them have brought the return ticket, though. We only accept panacea. Here it is, see? I'm keeping it close to heart. So what, lucky guy? Got a panacea? I actually do. Take it and let me go in peace. I'm so glad I decided to save one. Holy shit. But hey, what the hell? Okay. Someone in the Twireen Shebeen? What on earth is that? That's not the pub, is it? Is it time for map? I think it's time for the map. So what the hell is the Twireen Shebeen? The map is not helpful. The only thing I can think of is that's what Andrew Stammeton's pub is called? Apparently Andrew did not manage to get to the firing squad before me. They took me for him, which means they won't be bothering him any further. I wonder where he is, though. Perhaps someone in the Twireen Shebeen would know. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of, is that that's the actual name of Andrew Stammeton's pub. Not cool that they're just extorting random people out here, though. Alexander's not going to be pleased when he finds out about that. So I wonder if... I wonder if the person who told me that he had been taken out there... I'm guessing she was probably an agent of the military, or maybe the Changeling, or an agent of the Changeling. Someone there to throw me off the track. Send me down a wrong lead, waste my damn time. Do you feel better, puppy? Damn. Actually, let me... Fine, I'll slice up the rat. Those damn orange clouds are fucking ridiculous. Let's go around, see if I've got better luck that way. Yep, she's gone. She was probably trying to get me killed, wasn't she?
There's nothing to talk about.
Hey, you haven't abandoned me, old boy. I was expecting you to come, to be honest. See, I was stupid enough to return here, but you probably know already that the soldiers are at each other's throats. The squads that are loyal to the general are killing the mutineers by the cannon, and the latter are quite displeased with me. Andri, now is the time. I've come to talk business. Talk ahead, then. Wait, don't you want to know what happened to me as well? No, I want to know how you installed the polyhedron. It was you, wasn't it? You know, it's so peculiar that you're only asking about it now. In fact, all these days, I've been waiting for you to finally become interested in the foundation of the miracle. Weren't you surprised in the slightest? It would be easier to show you, though. I'd have supported my words with documents if Peter hadn't burned the blueprints. I saw them, but his designs only show the optical structure of the internal sphere. What I want to know is how the thin base can support it. As far as I understood, the main trick that enables the whole construction is that the main compartment doesn't touch the ground at all. Indeed, so you got it. Tell me, do you like it? Yes, it's amazing. I've never seen anything like that. Right? And you never will. Peter has created the edifice by mistake. Yes, it's 80% his genius, but the other 20 it owes to a weird, ridiculously lucky combination of coincidences. But I have installed it without relying on sheer luck. Oh no, it had to do with bold design, angry passion, and precise calculations. How have you installed it? This question has been driving me mad for more than a week now. Fine. So you want to look at the Foundation blueprints? Go ahead. As luck would have it, they're on me now. Thank you very much. Oh, so it leaches under the town. Interesting.
The children are leaving the polyhedron. Way to go. Human shields are nothing to be delighted about.
I don't get a thing. These designs are of some spring, amplitudes, angles, oscillation, 50 pages of calculations. What is this? What is there not to get? It's a steel-woven spring buried underground, a gigantic stem, 5.5 meters in diameter, more than 300 meters long. That's some scale, huh? How did you manage to screw this monster into the ground? Oh, we dug a trench. The riverbed was dry at the time. It was an insane idea, but the Canes asked Vlad to summon up the kin, and he did. This collective construction has been worked on by the whole termitary. We laid the pintle down gradually, and we dug it very sting underground at an acute angle. Tell me, Andre, did you find anything when digging the trench? Like what? Like an organic clot? Any unusual minerals or rot? No, even I was surprised. There was only lifeless soil, firm clay, and sandstone. This cannot be. I don't believe this. All right.
Why do you all come here?
So let's go report to the Inquisitor. Interesting that I wasn't able to ask him about the lady that sent me on that wild goose chase. If I see any kids, I want to start trying to trade for more revolver ammo. So yeah, it looks like the Canes are responsible for the plague. The question is whether or not it was intentional, I think.
What?
By the way, Bachelor, have you by any chance heard of the outrageous event that happened yesterday? In the Bone Steak lot? In the Bone Steak lot. Yes, someone tried to incite a riot. The military have exterminated an unarmed mob. Oh no, a perfectly healthy mob. This is the event I'm talking about, and I know for sure who was behind it, because I know who turned out to be guilty of this horrible crime. Me, I'm the one they framed. So who was behind it? The Canes, most likely. They have arranged this provocation and tied every loose end to me, as though I was who's done it. They've done a splendid job. I couldn't have done any better. That's because such things can only be done by a very special woman. It's about genetics as much as it is about skill. Oh boy. Maria? She's a witch, the Dark Mistress. Have you already heard about Nina and Victoria? Ask around. Then you'll see who Maria strives to be. She will turn into a warlock queen and make the town bend before her tyranny. Like Nina before her, only even more frightening. It can be proven. How can you prove it? I am content with the accounts of two extremely reliable prosecutors. They know for sure that the yesterday's pictogram in the lot was created by Maria. The first is a man that has been selflessly in love with Maria for a long time ago now. He has recently come to know some of her secret doings. Who is it? Olgimski's son. Whoops. You mean the one that I fed to the ghost child? Yeah, that might be an issue. The second is Maria's younger brother, little Caspar, who also knows Maria's immediate plans better than anyone else. He is so terrified of him that he's ready to run to the ends of the earth. Ooh, so I wonder if he is barricading himself against Maria and not the army. This is interesting. By the way, if you want to talk to this Casper boy, please hand him this panacea over to him. The spiral was brought to me by Barak yesterday. It's reliable. The boy will understand. Actually, after talking to him, so will you. Alright, I'll see to it. Wait, I was supposed to talk to her about the plans.
The senior kinds have given up life and power.
Do have a look.
Confirmed it.
I've got the blueprint
All
of the
that from
Foundation.
Maria.
Here it is, take a look. So, the miraculous machine turned out to be a lever pumping poisonous organic matter from below the ground. How symbolic. There's a certain familiar logic to it. The general logic of the world structure. Don't tell me you're surprised, Bachelor. Why are you calling it a lever? So the local diggers, drillers, and engineers find sophisticated ways to screw a longest stem into the ground under Andrew Stamaton's guidance. The polyhedral egg lies upon this stem as though it was a spring. Reminds you of a lever, doesn't it? But if the builders stirred the underground deposits when they installed the foundation, why has the outbreak only happened now? Wonder if Simon was keeping it at bay? Because of the soil. I think this clot used to be a pit where the steppe people would bury the remains of slaughtered bulls. There are facts to support this. I suspect it was situated above the camp's point. The pressure was gradually increasing. Perhaps the pintle was shifting, and when it got to the clot? Sounds plausible. We have found the source. I congratulate you on victory, Daniel. Tomorrow is the last and hardest day. We have, but it's all very sudden. Somehow, I can't shake the feeling that you knew beforehand. See you at the meeting at headquarters tomorrow. I'll be there. In the meantime, let's go chat with the weird-ass kiddos. I mean, I could just, take this panacea and run, but I feel like that's gonna make more problems tomorrow. I don't know. So I think after I do this, assuming I don't get another side quest. The primary goal for the rest of the day is going to be getting resources through trading. Mostly bullets is what I'm most concerned about. Bullets for the revolver. Also getting my revolver repaired would probably be a good idea. So we're gonna have to try to find healthy districts for that. We got plenty of time. It's not even noon. Oh, did get a letter. Invitation from the Canes. The time has come. She is calling for you. If our hopes come true, the new mistress will return to the town, and in doing so, signify the end of this pestilence. We put our trust in you. We love you. N and S. Wait, N. S is Simon. But who the hell is N?
What else
Nina?
should one do if he's filled with rags?
Is Nina taking over Victor's body, I wonder? Because Bachelor's been commenting on how weird Victor's been talking. Or maybe Maria's body? That would probably make more sense, huh? Tell me, Caspar, what happened to Maria? You should know that better than me. I'm not going to help you on this. Aglaya Lilich asked me to give you this. I do not want to have anything to do with Aglaya Lilich. It's a panacea. I won't. I have 1,000 fellows here. Either all of us get it, or none of us does. Take it, or give it to Olgimsky. He'll tell you all about the sister. Well, I mean, he would if he was still alive, but I'm pretty sure there's not. He's not. Well, I hope no one here is going to be in need of a panacea tomorrow. I like it. I like the story is so good and the writing's so good. The gameplay, like, itself is kind of frustrating, but the story's good enough so that, like, I don't mind.
This is it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing the high respects route next. So yeah, I guess I can check and see if he's at his boarded up house, bricked up house. If not, he might be in the termitary. I kind of thought I had sent him to his death, but maybe that's not the case. I'm salty that Eva Yan died. In a scripted side quest that, as far as I could tell, is unavoidable. Like, how could they go kill off Beskar like that? That's not cool. What I'm really excited for is to play Pathologic 2 once I've finished all 3 routes in this game. Because from what I've heard, it's like the story and writing is as good, but the gameplay is like so much better. It's not nearly as much of a frustrating mess as this game can be sometimes. Just let me into a house to get rid of the damn rat. Thank you. Constantly nipping up frickin' ankles. Where am I going? Right down here. Like this. I hate getting stuck on the little, like, inch-high curbs. And the sound design in this game is so good. Like, the music, oh, so good. I see you fucking hiding back there. Hey, why don't you come out here so that the guys with the big guns can deal with you? Really? Ooh. Hello. I thought The Bachelor was one of the stories that was already done. Wait, what? Okay, yeah, they are dead. Yeah, so, that's not finishable. So I guess I'll just try to find a healthy district. Oh, no, I need to find food. I know militiamen can trade for meat. If I can just find some of them. Oh, okay. I knew they had one of the routes. I guess I just assumed it was the Bachelor's because it's kind of the first you're supposed to play in this game. Jeez, are there any healthy districts left? Oh, this is a healthy district. Cool. I don't suppose I've got any lockpicks? No. Ooh, a child. No, that's one of the child that gives you drugs. Not what I'm looking for right now. I think all the blonde children just give you drugs. Ooh, there's one. Can I get some meats, my guy? Oh man, are these not the ones I can actually... Shit. Must be the ones with the tan jackets. Let's check stores over here. I don't know that I've done that yet today. Hey, clearly I have not. Close the store. See, we've got one up there to check. That's health. I think the one up there is a food shop. Ooh. Almost full health, that's nice. Okay, well, we're getting NPCs walking around over there, so hopefully I'll find something. Because I think the guards in the tan jackets hang around healthy districts being absolutely fucking useless. That is the opposite way of where I wanted to go. Because yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the... I could have sworn it was the militiamen who would trade for meat. Was that maybe only the ones that would stand still, and now that's just no longer an option? That would kind of suck. See, I think I need to find kids to trade for lockpicks and bullets so I can loot houses. Can't even talk to these guys, let alone trade with them. Ooh! Ooh, I saw one. Please, please, please let you be a tradable NPC. Come back here. Come on, come on, come on. Don't walk away from me. You. Damn it. Well, this could be an issue. Because I don't know that I'll be able to take out a looter with just a knife. Did I check Nina's grave yet? No, that's like over here, right? Oh yeah, there's grave offerings that you can pick up, right. Maybe going not that way. And I mean, I do have a health kit, so I can stand to take quite a bit of damage. Yeah, kind of this weird little graveyard over here. I've walked by it loads of times, but never actually went in. The red clot that's on like the houses and the ground in the infected district, it reminds me of what was it called? The red goop that would hunt you down, that was like part of the shadow in Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Okay. fuck's sake. Come on. Thank you. Unfortunately, looks like I may have already looted this at some point. Oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes, please, and thank you. Thanks for reminding me of that. I completely forgot about that. I knew about it from watching videos on this game before I played it. Just completely blanked on it. I suppose I should probably actually check what that creepy ass letter is about, huh? Oh boy, are these all gonna be locked now? Did I just get that letter because it notified me of their suicide pact going through? Oh god. That's a little morbid. Oh, no. Victor's still here, looks like.
The commander will hesitate no longer. He'll act while he's still in control.
Maria is getting ready to become a mistress. Do you know about mistresses, Bachelor Jankowski? Yes, I've heard about them. They're the spooky magic ladies that ran the town. We're not sure if we ought to be happy or sad. The joy could not be greater if she were to become a mother. For today, a wondrous creature will be born. But the sorrow is also great. Maria is leaving. We used to have a beloved daughter, and today we're going to lose her. You've written that the coming of a mistress will stop the pestilence. Why? It won't stop it. It will herald it. Oh no. You will be the one to stop the pestilence, Bachelor Jankowski. Your path and Maria's run parallel for now. And close to each other, too. One thing I know for sure. When a mistress comes, the filth will be gone from our lives. They're incompatible. I want to see Maria. It's too late now. Maria is unconscious. Her latest fit came last night. She came to for a brief while, and then fell back into the depths. She will wake up soon, and I believe my daughter will be able to rise from the depths to which she descended. Then why did she summon me? My daughter had two final wishes, to talk to her mother, and to visit the other two chrysalises. Chrysales? Plural of chrysalis, whatever that is. She can do neither now. I don't think she will ever talk to her mother again, but she must see the future mistresses. They must acknowledge her. Who are these future mistresses? There used to be 3 powers in our town. They may not exist anymore, but they have left offshoots. 2 more heiresses will become mistresses when their time comes. One is Capella, Victoria's daughter. Yeah, that's obvious enough. I don't know who the other one is. It may be Sabrova's successor, but it's not Clara. Clara is pure. The Sabrovs had no other successor. Why are you so sure it isn't Clara? Because Clara was here a while ago. She looked me in the eye, and I can tell good from evil all right. No, she is not the mistress of Earth. She may very well be a true saint, but I can feel where the real mistress of Earth is now. She's hiding somewhere in the termitary. I wonder if it's Taya, because she's a spooky child. Alright, is there something you want me to tell them? Someone needs to take these symbols of succession from these chrysalises. They know what this is about, because they can also feel this awakening. It is very much possible that Capella knows who inherited the title of Katarina, the usurping mistress of the earth. She was, after all, the leader of one of the powers while we were dead. I'll do it for her, but not... Yeah, why are you asking me? Why can't you do it? Maria did. She specifically pointed out that she didn't want a stranger's hands to touch the rings that will forever adorn her body. That changes things. I'll do it. So, yep. Go check with Capella. Yeah, I feel like the second one is probably either the changeling hanging out in the termitary, or it's Taya, who is, you know, queen of the man-eaters for some reason. She's already worshipped, so that would make sense. Hey, Capella.
I feel a current in my veins.
Do you know Katerina's successor? Oh, this is so very complicated. First, I was absolutely positive that it was Clara. For a long time, I was sure Clara was the plague itself. I'm ashamed to admit it now, that I know for sure that she's a real miracle maker, perhaps even a saint. So what? Can't she be Katerina's successor? No, a saint can't be mistress of the earth. I think these ideas are incompatible. Even though she says that everything she does, even the horrible deeds, she does for a greater good. Oh, I'm so confused. Even now that I've been assured of her sainthood, she just seems disturbing to me. Why? I'm worried that she's clinging to the commander too much. A very peculiar ally. Perhaps there's nothing bad about it. Perhaps she wants to influence him with her blessed power, to quench his cruelty. But there's something unnatural about this union. Why? The sixth sense has never betrayed me. It's as though she was looking for a powerful destroyer in him. Or maybe she's just tricking him to subdue his will. In any case, I don't like it. I know what you mean. The changeling is very dangerous. But
The winter comes
I shall
soon.
speak on Maria's behalf. Well, it's for the better. A new colorful star is rising in our skies, for the first time in many years. All hail its ascent. You sound sad. Yes, I realize this. Who knows how many years will pass before I come into power? Very many, perhaps. And the only thing left for me will be taking up residence in the town that Maria will have built and accepting the place she will have appointed me, if there is one. So it cannot be changed now, can it? It can't. Well, I was so close. But the town is better off with a dark mistress than with none at all. We cannot stall any longer, especially since dark doesn't really mean evil. And Nina wasn't a dark mistress. She was the mistress of the night. They even called her Scarlet, Scarlet Nina, Scarlet Maria. Do you acknowledge her power? Here, give Maria my beads. This jewelry belonged to my mother, an antique work made of the bone of a steppe bull. These bulls are extinct now. Here, see? The protective bands are carved upon spikes. I acknowledge her power. Let her reign better than Wild Nina did. Thank you. Don't be sad. Alright. So, we can go check in the town hall to chat with Clara. This is the wrong area. What's up, Clara?
This false Georgi is no Georgi at all. Another person has been living in his body. Yes?
I've come to you on behalf of Maria Cana, Clara. Why should I care for your Maria Cana? Yesterday I might have been afraid of her, but now I'm beginning to feel my own power. Also, I'm not the mistress of the earth. She is mistaken. Really? You take me for another person. Then what is the nature of the power you're beginning to feel? My power is not of this world. Do you understand? No, I don't. Ah, is now really the time to talk about it. So what does this Maria want with me? Nothing special, a simple formality. You must acknowledge her. Is that all? Do you even understand that it will be hell? There will be a sorcerer queen. She'll remake everything living for the sake of her ideals and miracles. She'll build a living utopia, an insult to everything that brings men closer to Kingdom Come. Do you acknowledge her? Yes, take it. This is for the better. This ring will remind her of where the true power knot actually lies, the knot of life-bearing powers. Oh, so you do know the protocol of inter-mistress relations. Alright, let's take the trinkets back to Maria. Thanks for the follow. What the hell are all y'all doing here? Above the statues of the mistress, the air is heavy, as though a thunderstorm was upon us. I could swear I've seen a shade of Scarlet Mina's silhouette and stature rush toward the crypt's grave. She was moving fast, but was in no hurry, as though she walked without touching the ground with her feet. Let me see Maria. It's impossible. The lady is sleeping. She cannot be disturbed now, however important an occasion. Only the lady's maids are allowed inside. They are tending her body. I've brought the relics to her. Here they are. You cannot go in now. If you do have them, better bring them back to Nina. She remains the Scarlet Mistress for now. You're very devoted. That's maybe a good thing. Don't know if I agree with that. So I'm guessing this goes to Nina's grave is what that means. Oh. Alright, let's not have a murderer follow us into the graveyard. That would be very annoying. So, do I... What am I doing with this? What's this letter? A warning from the Harrisbecks. I have news to share, Anyan. I found the thing that you were looking for the day before yesterday. Please avoid any rash decisions, at least till you've spoken with me. Meet me at the works in a vault beneath the corpulent workshop. Okay, but, what the hell? Oh, that's it, isn't it? How do I get into there? I assume somewhere there's going to be an interactable object, maybe in here? Yeah. Shit, are you Nina? No, you're Maria. No, this is definitely not me. Not your Maria anymore, but neither the Scarlet One yet. Nothing of mine is here. Touch my flesh, and your hands will only feel air. Here are the signs of acknowledgments from Clara and Capella. They send their regards to you, Dark Mistress. The Scarlet Mistress, but it matters not. So if a miracle happens, if those who must remain alive by my design are still alive by tomorrow, if the merciless powers that be disregard us like they used to, then we will be able to contest the ruthless law of existence. The dream will prevail. There will be a new utopia. What is utopia for you, Maria? It's not the tower and Anil, it's the whole town. A utopia is not the dream of mercantile prosperity, sensible social structure, or political fairness to us. It's the mystical manifestation of a world inscrutable and inaccessible for men. Who am I speaking to? The mouth is yours, but neither the voice nor the chosen words is. Indeed, keep listening. This world exists, but it cannot be touched, ever. It can reveal itself obliquely, but inevitably dies under direct scrutiny. It has a built-in essential stealth mechanism that launches self-destruction when this world is trapped. Is this the reason for the plague? Probably, but luckily for us, even the most well-adjusted mechanisms fail, and the other two worlds do still touch sometimes. Antibodies collide, and then they go against the law of self-preservation, merging into a wondrous symbiosis rather than dying. This is the state of utopia, an earthly form of unearthly miracle. And so you have constructed this town? Is this what an embodied miracle looks like? Yes, we have. We could have created a mind-boggling place of rock crystal, sapphire walls, emerald roofs, and ruby pavements, a place akin to those you're used to seeing in children's fairy tales about fairy countries. But this place is inhabited by people of flesh and blood. Why are you so surprised? Why the dirt and the pedestrianism? Why the disheveled walls, the rusty beams, the drain covers? Is this really what a utopia looks like? Precisely. This is what differentiates a utopia from a dream. There is a top in utopia. But don't let the word deceive you. It's all about what's down below. It requires dirt. A ruby firmament needs something to sit atop. Otherwise it'd topple. A utopia can appreciate the earthly and the humane in their raw homeliness. That is why we have the blood-stained abattoir, the rotten field, the dens, and earth, the collective name of the poorer districts itself. You shouldn't have merged the extremes. Couldn't you have looked for compromise? Mother hated compromises. That's why it all worked for her. She could also view it as a graceful chain. She has interlinked all those powers, making them serve one another. How? Earth represents the miracle of anthropophobic step merging with the human world. The settlement represents a miracle of turning a society of devourers into a society of creators. The very logic of this town's existence is a miracle in and of itself. When the process of its creation has reached a peak, the cathedral has been built. It's been a failure, though. And then the polyhedron was created. Yes. The tower on the other side has become a representation of the final metamorphosis, the miracle of merging the realm of possibilities with the realm of the impossible. If it's all so perfect, then why is there a plague? I do not know, Endeniel. It is not our fault. The town could not bear this tension, this heat. Oh well. We shall restart it then. There is no death. We do not fear it. See, dead and incorporeal, I am still present. A restless soul destined to come back eternally. I've heard this recently. Yes, this is the truth. Right. Well, that's interesting. Let's go chat with Barack then. You said he was going to be in the termitary, right? Oh no. Meet me at the works in a vault beneath the corpulent workshop. Corpulent workshop. The hell is that? Don't know, but we'll go explore that area. Not like I've got a whole lot else to do right now. Because I have not seen a single child this entire day, I don't think. You're still not gonna let me trade, huh? Nope. Oh, right, that's a dead end. Because I'm pretty sure the works is those factory buildings. That's why we quick save, ladies and gentlemen. And just generally don't walk down the middle of the road, because it seems to almost always end badly. Wait, no, I need to cross the bridge, so I need to go that way. Oh, there's a woman. Are any children gonna be nearby, maybe? Oh, I think that's a drug child. Pretty sure the blonde kid with pigtails and maybe the brunette boy are the ones who have ammunition. Yeah, you. I think you have ammo. Not the kind I need, though. Okay, now where in the hell is the corpulent workshop? Unless the workshop is like... or the works is that area, and the corpulent workshop is Ruben's place? Does anything else here have a name? No. So I guess I'll just start trying these buildings, see if I can get under any of them. Nope. Damn it. There we go. Or, ooh, okay. Any way to get under them, maybe? This is the place where he was held before. Oh. Hi. Why would you come back here? Anyways, I've got good news and bad news for you, Anyan. I'm listening. You asked me to find out the exact location of the underground clot from which the sand pest bacteria could have gotten onto the surface. Did I? I don't seem to remember doing this. Is that so? I've already gotten used to the fact that the changeling can't remember what happened to her 5 minutes ago, let alone yesterday. But you don't seem to have this problem before, Anyan. On the other hand, we're all exhausted. Yeah, I don't think I ever asked him to do that. I'm glad that he did. Go on then. This information will be useful to me anyways. I've been tirelessly looking for the source all this time. Uh-huh. The thing is, it's everywhere. The deposits are sprawling beneath the whole town like kraken tentacles. And they originate from in the old cattle husbandry places on the other side of the Gorgon. The ground is soaked in it. Okay, so what's the good news? The good news is that the deposits lie very deep. They're covered by so many layers of solid soil that no bore well could ever reach them. An extremely deep hole would have to be drilled to puncture those clots and spill their contents into the groundwaters. Yep, we've already got a deep hole with the base of the polyhedron. I doubt that drilling a hole like that is humanly possible. Say, Barack, if there were a madman that would punch through all those layers, what would happen then? Then the poison would gradually spread over the left bank of the Gorgon. It would soak the ground around us in itself like milk soaks bread. And why do you think that hasn't happened already? I've had other things on my mind now, Anyan. Playing safe is pointless. I'm only thinking about mitigating the consequences of the disaster. I want the sand pest to be no more a threat to the local population than chickenpox is. Well, I've already done it, haven't I? The vaccine has been produced, as has been the serum, so why fret? Well, I never. Spoken like a truly wise man. Thankfully, I, at least, can still keep a cool head. The town is inextricably connected to the soil, and the only way to defeat the disease is by destroying its source. Wait, Anyan. Do not give out hasty orders. I swear to you, by tomorrow morning I'll find a way to produce so much medicine for the disease that there won't be any need to destroy it. By tomorrow morning. Yes, but only if the people that need to be saved are alive. I've told you about them, remember? The kids that'll build the new town here in 10 years. A town even more beautiful than the current one. I'll think about it. Let me check who his bound were. I don't remember. This one, I think. Victoria, Skaya, Taya Taichik, Cheap and Notkin, it's great, Murky Sticky. Okay. So I think the only person who's died so far, at least that I know of, is Vlad the Younger. So I guess, I can go check on some of the other kiddos. I can check on Taya at the termitary. Well, no, because they all should be... They should all be fine. I've given them all... Oh, except for Sticky, I should go... Well, shit, even if he is infected, there's nothing I can do about it. I can give him some antibiotics that might keep him alive for a day longer. Because he's the only one that I've sent out into danger, I think. Damn. Well, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. And then tomorrow I'll pick it up and we'll finish the game. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.